In another world, in the land of Enta Isla, there's a name that always makes people afraid. That is Sadao, the demon lord Satan. He is the supreme lord of the world of darkness, inhabited by powerful dark creatures. He is the embodiment of cruelty and war against humanity. He would turn this whole world into a kingdom of darkness. But there is one thing that the demon lord Satan does not expect, that there is a hero standing up to save humanity. The hero gathers the knights covering the demon lord's stronghold. One of the servants of the demon lord, Shiro, tries to fight back fiercely. However, the members of the hero faction are too strong, and the demon lord's faction is gradually falling. While Sadao is fighting the hero of humanity, he is seriously injured. He opens a space gate to escape and swears to return for revenge. But the space gate brings him and his servant Shiro to Earth. Since their mana is depleted, they have to live with human bodies. At this time, Sadao realizes that this world is too harsh to survive here. He must have money. In other words, must find a job to make a living. Once the demon lord Satan feared all mankind, he now has to go to work in Murano to feed himself and Shiro. One night, on his way home from work, Sadao accidentally meets a girl. Everything is normal until the girl calls him Demon Lord Satan. At this point, Sadao realizes that she is the hero Amelia, who caused him to fall into this harsh world. And in the end, they are arrested by the police because they are mistaken to be a couple arguing. After following Sadao's daily life for several days, Emilia decides to convince him to stay in this world, because when Sadao is on Earth, he is just a simple and ordinary person. Suddenly now, they are attacked by magic. Someone is trying to kill them. The one who wanted to kill them is Lucifer, one of the 4 strongest servants of the Demon Lord. When Lucifer captures Sadao's colleague Chiho, at this moment, Sadao and the others also chase after him, and of course, Sadao also recognizes Lucifer. Not only that, Sadao discovers another person, one of the 6 great bishops of the Orba Church, who always stood by the hero Amelia. Because Orba doesn't want the hero to rule the world after defeating the Demon Lord, Orba lured Amelia to chase after Sadao in this world. At the same time, he has also convinced Lucifer to betray Sadao in exchange for Lucifer's return to heaven. Because they can't use magic, Sadao and Amelia can only run away. However, Lucifer is different. He absorbs negative human emotions such as sadness, fear, and despair. Those are the source of his mana. While the situation is dangerous, Sadao uses what little mana he has left to escape. However, Lucifer appears again. He uses a magic attack and successfully defeats Sadao. Since Sadao is dead, Chiho is no longer worth using, so he throws her away. But fortunately, Emilia rescues her in time. Lucifer then activates the great magic to destroy the city. The hero Amelia also gives up. But while she is in despair, suddenly everything around seems to stop because the demon lord Satan has completely recovered his power. Human fear and despair are the source of Sadao's mana. At this moment, Amelia is also starting to get serious. She activates her heroic powers and attacks Lucifer. Even though Amelia attacks Lucifer with the speed of light, she is still no match for him. However, this time, Emilia receives the help from the servant of the demon lord Shiro. After watching for a while, Sadao begins to fight seriously. He explodes with a speed faster than the speed of light. He defeats Orba and rushes to Lucifer's place. Everything is finally over. Sadao's mana is also exhausted, so he continues to work for Magranos and feeds 2 parasitic servants. Their lives return to normal until Amelia is attacked by a stranger. Even though Amelia's power has greatly recovered, she is still no match for him. He's able to cut through Amelia's holy sword. However, he doesn't kill Amelia and leaves. After that, Amelia receives a phone call from Chiho. Chiho says that the Demon Lord brought a lunchbox with a heart drawn on it. A girl made him a lunchbox with their own hands. So the next morning, Chiho and Amelia go to Sadao's house together to check. Just as they thought, Sadao is in danger and is all a misunderstanding. Susanoo has just moved into this apartment, and she is helping them cook because Shiro is sick. But by accident, Emilia discovers that Susanoo is the chief of the Doctrinal Corrections Council, who serves under the Church of Anta Isla. She comes to help Emilia defeat Sadao, and then joins Emilia in exposing the church's crimes. But Emilia refuses. She becomes a hero because she wants to see everyone smile and live in a peaceful world. The fake peace after killing the Demon Lord is not what she wants. But for Susanoo, exterminating the Demon Lord in exchange for peace is a must. Just as Susanoo leaves, that stranger suddenly appears to attack Amelia. She tries to fight back, but he's too strong because he's an angel. He has the ability to nullify any divine weapon. This is Sario's unique power. He comes here to retrieve Amelia's divine weapon. At this time, Sadao receives a phone call from Chiyo's mother because it is late and Chiyo still hasn't come home. Somewhere nearby, Orba also regained consciousness in the hospital, returning to Amelia before the overwhelming power of the angel Sario. Amelia is unable to fight back, and he begins torturing her. He then orders Susanoo to find and kill Sadao. At the bottom, Sadao appears. However, he is stopped by the barrier. With no other choice, Sadao has to use all the remaining mana to destroy the barrier. Because of that, he runs out of mana. He is absolutely no match for Susanoo. But then Susanoo decides not to kill Sadao because she is convinced by him. However, Susanoo believes that Sadao is no match for Sario. Because the closer Sario gets to the moon, the stronger he will become. At the same time, at Sadao's house, Orba appears and continues to entice Lucifer. The holy sword, Better Half, is made from a heavenly metal, one of heaven's most precious treasures. That's why Sario will use every cruel means to retrieve the holy sword. After climbing the stairs for a while, Sadao reaches their place. However, Sario blows away Sadao with just a snap of his fingers. No, stop here. He continues to attack Sadao with some of his magic. Without magic power, Sadao is just an ordinary human. Elsewhere, Orba activates the Great Barrier to aid the angel Sario. The closer to the moon, the stronger Sario becomes. Sadao can only resist in vain. Now Sario is invincible. But Sario didn't expect that because the moon was so big, people would panic. Thanks to that, Sadao recovers all of his mana. Meanwhile, Lucifer unleashes a punch to Orba's face. For Lucifer, heaven is in this world. At the same time, Sario uses holy magic to attack Sadao, but he only needs the flash skill to avoid it. Sadao's speed is too fast. The angel Sario can't keep up. When he knows he can't fight Sadao, Sario takes Chiho hostage. However, Sadao entered Chiho's body. He summons the demon sword and uses it to punish the angel Sario. This video ends here. If you feel like you like this video, please subscribe to my channel to easily follow the next videos.